Hello everyone. Today is the 23rd. Oh, well, okay, it's technically Tuesday, but yesterday was Monday. I still think I consider it all the same day despite whenever it is. Even if it's 3 in the morning, it's still the day before. So anyways, I guess a little update. Oh my god, look, it's a new heater! So, well, it's not new. It's actually, it looks a lot older than the other one I had. Because the other one had, like, touchpad or whatever, so you could, like, and it had a digital readout, and this one just has knobs. So, that was, pretty sweet upgrade, if you can even call it one. Because I was like, oh, it sounds like there's a little man inside my thing, and it's making lots of noise. So, 3 times they came to look at it and nothing happened. I'm stretching, by the way, which is why I'm starting to get real close with the floor. So, yeah, 3 times somebody came to look at it, and every time it wasn't making the noise when they were there. So they're like, there's nothing wrong. So finally I was like, something's wrong with it because it still makes noise when I try and sleep, and it wakes me up. Because it sounds like just pebbles are dropping. I don't know. I should probably hold this farther up. It sounds like pebbles are dropping in it for some reason. I don't know. So I come today and there's just a thing on my door and it says we just replaced the whole thing. We put in a new heater. So it's like okay, and this heater makes awful noises every time it turns on, and so I'm pretty much just not going to turn it on at night anymore and bundle up and try and sleep because it's awful. It's way worse than the other one was, which is awful because now I don't want to go up and be like, oh, hey, so I don't know how long it took you to put in that new heater, but I don't like the new heater. So, or new heater, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, whatever. I'll figure that out. It won't be that big a deal. If I don't make it a big deal. Yeah. That's the right attitude. But, so what else happened? Yesterday, me and my friend were studying for our midterm at her place. And this was a class I didn't really need to take. I just figured I would take it because I knew people in it and I thought it would be interesting and beneficial for me and my education, to, I guess, put it nicely. And so it's been about 5, 6 weeks, and I've learned nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's called media ethics, and so you would think we would talk about the ethics of what is in media and what should be shown, what shouldn't be shown, how people feel about certain things that are on TV or in the newspaper and magazines, any type of media. But no, all we talked about was media, or we talked about what's turning on over there. Oh, it was a quiet startup this time, so maybe... Nope. Nope. Now it's making noises. I don't know if you heard that, but hopefully we can get a close-up of it later. But, so all we learned about was ethics in business. So we were talking about capitalism and socialism and communism and all this stuff, and how you might need to take a bribe if you go overseas and you're a businessman. And it made no sense at all. It had nothing at all to do with media. We never once talked about it except in a paper we wrote. And that was the only time I actually learned anything from that class, was when I had to write a paper about a job I would want after school. He said the assignment was, what job do you think you will have 3 to 5 years after school? So it might not necessarily be your career, but it'll be a job that's not going to be some like, oh, I'm a waiter or I do this just so I can pay rent. Like something that you want to do that probably focuses more towards your major. So I learned from that paper, and that's it. So, listen, okay. But getting back to the studying. So we were studying for this exam, and again, all I really needed was the 3 credit hours from it. It didn't have... I'm done with my major and both my minors, and I just needed these hours so I can graduate. And so I was talking with my friend, and I was like, so what if we just switched out of this class and just went to another one? How does that make you feel? And she's kind of like, well, I need the credit hours for my major and everything. And I was like, well, let's just take a look and see what we can switch into. So needless to say, instead of studying, about a half hour later, we both switched out of the class, and and so we didn't have to take the test today. So that was cool. And then we saw Shutter Island, which was a good Sunday. That was a good Sunday, I guess. We made progress. Don't ever have to go back to that awful class. And then saw the new Scorsese movie. And I guess my thoughts on that was, visually it was great. The music was great. The acting was great. The story, it was nothing original. So, but the other parts about it almost made up for it. And it's also, for those of you who haven't seen it, there are some disturbing scenes, and not disturbing like crazy psycho killer or anything, but like where it's just scenes of how a man breaks down mentally. And so like, it's also, there's a lot of things are very sad. There was a woman behind me who kept kicking my seat, which really didn't help the movie experience, but she started crying at one point because of certain scenes. And but yeah, don't sit in front of someone who kicks your seat, especially after you ask them not to kick your seat and they still do it. Yeah, that was awful. But oh yeah, 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes, still stretching on the one leg. I think that's all I have for now. I'm trying to think. There is a warehouse party I get to go to this weekend, which I am super duper excited for, because a DJ that I like from Louisville is going to be there, and they changed the address for it because there was such a high volume of people coming. As of now, the people who responded saying they're going to come was like over 650. And so even if only half the people come, that's still 325 people, which is a good amount of people, I guess, if you're in a small place. So they changed the location. I was checking it out on Google Maps just so I can, try and get a feel for where it is for when I drive over there, because I don't like to just drive to places blind and not know. And it's literally just a warehouse in, like, the woods. There's, like, 7 or 8 warehouses all next to each other. I was like, oh, wow, they weren't even kidding. So that should be pretty cool. Might be, I guess, like, rave style. Maybe people do that at raves. So I'm pretty excited about that. And, yeah, that should be a good time. I'll probably just leave after the one DJ plays, to be honest. But, oh, well. That's all I'm going for. I heard the other ones. Some of them are okay, but he's the I would go if he wasn't there, I guess, but he's the big incentive for it. So that should be a good time. It better be a good time. Damn it, because I'm gonna be driving 10 whole minutes to get there. But yeah, again, I do that thing where I look around in case there's something I see, but there isn't. So yeah, I guess that's all that's going on with me. I don't know if this is crooked or not. Find out. I guess I'll upload this soon. Jimmy, it was cool that you went to a show or a concert. Switching sides. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Yeah, just in case for those of you who haven't seen, this is what I have to do as my pajama pants slowly slide down. Yeah, put the leg up. Oh, but this is really long. This is almost 9 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut this off so I can put it up on the YouTube. But yeah, I say they're pajama pants, but Jimmy, don't worry. I don't wear them to sleep. I just wear them because they're comfortable. I don't change into other clothes to go to bed because I think like you, that's stupid. What's the point? It doesn't make any sense. I just sleep in boxers and socks. And, well, if it's cold, I wear socks and a shirt. Otherwise, no. Because it doesn't make any sense. Why would you change out of your clothes into other clothes to go to bed, then to wake up and change out of those clothes again back into your other clothes? It doesn't make any sense. You're right. So, yeah, I just wear these because they're comfortable, and I don't like sweatpants. So I think pajama pants do the trick. But, yeah, that's all. About running out of time. If you stuck through it this far, congrats. You're a champ. And if not, you won't know it anyways, because I really gotta watch the clock. You wouldn't know it because you didn't get this far. So a little bit of energy, I guess. I just had a McFlurry. It was really good from McDonald's. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this stretch and throw this up on YouTube. See you later.